Alrighty, good Monday, everybody. From the depths of July heat. Thea grabbing first. Hey, Thea and Ika and Crow and Jay. Hope everyone's weeks are off to a good start. Ika, your little dragon's looking great. And Moth with the bot boop to start the evening. Hello. Pattern Keepers is a big ol' liar today. I haven't touched any stitches, so I don't know where it thinks 58 came from, but here that's what it is. I did, however, manage to fill in a lot of the arm yesterday, so we're getting there. We're almost through the heaviest of the confetti in the arm, and we could do the 310 soon. Maybe tonight even, I don't know. Depends. It is warm. I am warm. Tomorrow's supposed to be worse, though. I did not get another air conditioner for my bedroom. And I meant to go yesterday and get one, and I was like, "Oh, it's only like 2 more days of 90s, and it goes back down to the 80s, 70s. I'll probably make it through it." And today I'm warm and annoyed, but whatever. I'm surviving. It's fine. It was 34. I think I only made it to 92 today. It's supposed to be like 95 tomorrow. But today also it didn't make it to 90 until like 4. Tomorrow is supposed to be most of the day in the 90s. Or like most of the afternoon, I guess. Like noon to 6 or something. Yeah, it's somewhere around there. That being said, I am working overtime this week, so I can maybe replace my air conditioner. We'll see if overtime even makes it all week. This, this. Just the one I see. No, Legs has one in his office, and Kiddo has one in his bedroom. It's just my domain. The rest of the first floor of the house that doesn't have anything. Except fans and ceiling fans. Fix that one stitch real quick. I started watching Psych last night for the first time. I watched like 3 episodes while stitching. Hey there, Drifty. How's it going? Free Marketplace Plus weekend on Bedrock, Minecraft. And one of the mashups texture pack that I've been eyeing just last night. Realized customers was talking about yesterday morning. this single stitch that I had in the wrong spot. Well, then I would rather have been at home playing Minecraft. He asked me what I thought about the sulfur update. I had no idea what that was. Actually did a decent amount of stitching last night compared to what I have been doing. Got a little over 400 stitches in the arm. Which is good because I'm so over this arm. Also played quite a bit of Tarkov yesterday though too. I got my food, got cooked instead. Probably because of how Minecraft's launcher showcased it, didn't say it was an update. I just thought it was a New World thingy for multiplayer. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh my goodness, I didn't do like any of my startup stuff. I just like hit go live. uh, alright. At least the craft cam's been holding its settings lately. Since I played in my own realm, no reason to explore. Get in there. I don't like the scratchy noises in the sun. I'm so sorry. Spotify's in a mood tonight. Gotta just leave it the heck alone. Native area at the sale right now. They always have things marked as on sale. I think it's just marketing, really. Makes it look better for them. They're like, to those buying, it's like, oh, look at this, it's half off. That's such a good deal. And it always says like sale ending soon. I don't know that I've seen a sale. I thought really hard about getting one that they wanted me to promote the other day. It's not really like anything that I ever stitch because portrait. Oh, what do they want me this time? Oh, the spring flower street. No, don't like that one. Uh, this one. This one. But Isla has said that like things that are too detailed she found didn't really translate well to stamped, so I don't know. I was just kind of weary about it. It is pretty though. I do like it. I also couldn't tell if it was AI, and that was a little questionable. It doesn't really look like any immediate details jump out as AI, honestly, but sometimes it's hard to tell these days. That's an expensive kit, though. It's on sale for $99. They wanted to give me half off, though. Spotify can be a trick time. Did a bed frame, decided to pass. Crossbar on it would probably have driven me crazy. Have to get a scroll frame or use my... No. No, I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen her online in a couple of weeks at least. Just as worried as last time, especially knowing that she disappeared in not a great state. Again. I did see Flea finally gave us an update, and that was nice. I'm glad that they're having some nice relaxing time. I will say, re Q snaps. Painting Fairy has cheap Q snaps, like price wise. They hold the tension well. But the plastic on the clamps is really soft. And it kind of slips in my Lowry, and my Lowry dented the clamp that it was holding the first time I used it. So there's that. Still working on that, the big piece. It sounds like Flea isn't really doing any stitching. They quit their job and have just been kind of being a house husband and enjoying time off for the first time in a while. So, just kind of living. Using Hobby Lobby ones. Big streaking. Where did gaming go? Uh, I don't remember. Oh, not great. It once again didn't work out quite how I had planned because I had some unexpected errors pop up before we could get into gaming, and I also didn't get to eat until like 3. I was kind of cranky. And then I don't think we even ended up playing anything. Maybe not for very long. I don't remember. Yeah, I saw that this morning. Bonnie Taylor died last week. Sam Neill today, or yesterday. Ouch. Oh wait, no, we did end up playing like 2 raids, and then legs bailed. So, Kiddo and I played for a little while longer, and then ended up playing House of Ashes instead. And finished that. I figured out that Enshrouded is the other game that I have that's coming out 1.0 already. Nice to see so many games like getting to 1.0 state instead of just living in early access forever. And for people waiting on GTA 6. The only GTA game that I ever played was Vice City. And I didn't even do any questing. I just drove around and listened to the radio and killed people. And it's going up $10 next month. Why? Just because. You can go in and you can, like, ask them. They should readjust to the current low tier. That's what I need to do with mine. And the guy literally told me when I went in to get my modem list, he was like, come back in, like, 3-4 months and, like, we'll reset you to the current deal. Like, he lowered my internet from, I think it had crept up to 130 down to 90, I think. And then now it's back up to 105. It's like creeping. And I just haven't been back in because I suck at things. Scam like everything else. Still high, isn't it? Yeah. But it's like our only viable option. So they kind of have a monopoly in the area. It's kind of one of those things like, what are you gonna do, you know? Take AT&T internet? No. No. It should just be a regular utility at this point, but it's not. I have AT&T. Yeah. I have Spectrum, which also does not have a very good reputation, but like I said, it's the only provider here besides AT&T or satellite. And satellite's garbage here. Their satellite, since Cox refuses to recognize the trailer as an actual house, and we're still fiberless. One of the things it sucks at is watching Twitch streams at times. Case in point, your stream keeps buffering. Literally have nothing else up other than Facebook. Hold us to the sleep. We get to do one little blue stitch. Blue stitches. Alright, Ika. Have a good shift. Catch you later. Settings at 480. Pursue mode again. Naturally, Disney's paused right now. I feel like I saw some Percy stuff. Maybe just the movies on Tubi. Not the show. We don't discuss the movies. Gotcha. Not bad. Alright. Oh, another blue stitch. Wow. Two blue stitches. Waiting for Rick to post more updates on it. Usually at the first to post trailers and such. I am in the mood to play Raft. Like, I want to play Raft real bad right now. Bruce hasn't learned to play friendly. Yeah, I know. I wish there was more, like, fun replayability factor of Raft. There's really not. How's it going, Sandy? Bored with Raft super fast anymore? Yeah, same. I was so mad, like, we got all these cool, like, high-end craft things right at the end of the game when there's no reason to keep going. The big forges and things. We didn't even get a chance to, like, play with them. Is there an, yeah. I mean, you can keep going after you finish the quest line, but there's not really any reason to unless you're going for achievements, I suppose. But you find like a colony of people that's been locked up by this boss man who's lost his damn mind, and you take him down. He gets locked up and then the people are free. So then there's just like this village of people there. Not very many, but they're there. And you get blueprints for like giant forge and cool tech stuff, and that's it. There's nothing more. One five four. We tried a hard mode one once, but hated that. Oh, we are so close to 73%. Getting close to 478 or 488,000 stitches too. Too much to do or something else. It's the shark mechanic in hardcore. Like, if you kill the shark, then you just get more sharks. And they just keep adding more sharks. The more you kill the sharks, you get more sharks. It's too much. And I am too lazy to try to build fish baits, whatever, to like distract the shark and not kill it. I like my shark meat. It's good food. I don't like surviving on other fishies and birds. But there was only ever one shark. Just respawn. In normal mode, but in hardcore mode, they add more sharks. Up to like, I don't know, like, what was it, like 10 or something? I don't know. Stupid amount of sharks. Too many sharks. And they spawn at the same time. So it was a lot. It's very much like you need to not kill the shark or you're probably gonna die a lot. Oh, hey Galactic, how's it going? Alright. This music just keeps giving me Raft vibes. That's why I'm extra thinking about it. I was thinking about it when I watched the trailer for Solar Punk earlier. Woke up like 15 minutes ago from weird dreams. Excuse me. Kiddo wanted to try turning sweetened condensed milk into caramel. So we've got that in the crock pot today. I gotta take it out. Pretty much any time now. One, two, three, four, five. I honestly been debating whether or not to get one of those portable room ACs with like the hose that goes out the window. That I could move it back and forth between my office and the bedroom. But then I realized with Legs and I being on different sleep schedules, that wouldn't work out for him very well. We lived in apartments where AC died, and I brought in one of those so it was fixed mainly because it was like around 100 in the middle of summer, and we only had like 4 windows. I kind of like the idea of them. I just wish they weren't so much more expensive. And I'd still have to get like some adaptation for my office window anyway, because it's too damn big. Office window's like 60 inches wide. I swear. It's gigantic. It's not 5 feet wide, but it's big. Hey, Nemarius, how's it going? Let's see. Now 52 inches wide. Two colors away from being 50% done. Nice. Alright, a lot of prep work today. How are things over there? It's alright. It was a Monday, and I'm warm. And I'm surviving. It's one of the most important things to do, I've heard. Yeah, I guess. What project are you prepping for? Oh, right. Nice. You can try 50,000 rings laying around. All kinds of different colors as well. It's quite the ordeal. Yes. It's pretty intense. I need to add image. I started to work on this the other day and then I forgot, finished working on it. I don't know where to put it. It's probably gonna have to be hiding. Um, have to be here. And then I have to create a command. Decide on what the project is going to be, and neither of the ones I said last time I was thinking of doing. Realized I would have to pass on either of those simply because they had too much the same and only a few colors, and I simply wouldn't be able to get enough of those colors prepped in time. I'd have to order new player for that. Gotcha. Alright. Maybe I can do it this way. That would be easier. So landed on something pretty cool. I'm gonna be a post from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Nice. Um, Bubbly Fay Raid. Fay Raid. Hey there, Atomic Jake and Tammin. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Cass. I'm the Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We're working on Return of the King as usual. How's everybody doing? What were you up to today, Bubbly? Thank you for for that rain, for bringing everyone on over. Hope you had a good day. 30 seconds. Let's see. Uh, Crocheting a monster. Very nice. I don't want any of that. Let's test this. Crochet pattern to look similar to Labubu monsters. So many issues with the pattern. Sadly, I'm fixing it as I go. Gotcha. It's not like an AI pattern, is it? Okay. Alright, that'll work. That'll work. We'll do it that way. I'm gonna get animal care. Okay, yeah, sure thing. Do your thing. Yeah, there's so many AI crochet patterns out there right now. It's awful. Right. Give it not a great review. Anyway, we're part of a raid train on July 25th. That's what I was getting getting out there. Ugh. Okay. Now that that's done and I can stop thinking about it, back to stitching. Those that are just joining, are y'all crafters as well, or just hanging out? And of course, lurk away if you want to. No pressure. My ice pack's getting too warm. Sad. Made the mistake of watching a cat video that had a meow similar to your tree or dream. I got done watching. Luno sitting next to my laptop, glaring at me. Like, excuse me. I can't help but give Zeus treats in cat stream because he's usually right by the camera and he likes to do little prairie dog like pop-ups and it's just too cute. The treats I got from my mom, my cats did not like at all. I don't blame them. They were like super thick and sticky. They were like immunity boosting chews or something. Void gave it the biggest shot, surprisingly. She licked it for a little while. But ultimately, nobody ate them. So we are still treatless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3. All right, seriously, we're almost to a point where I feel comfortable starting in on the 310. Hey, Bear. Oh, my poor ice pack. One, two, three, four, five. 5 colors, maybe. Not a lot of stitches, and then we can start 310. Just want to fill in these light stitches because these gaps up here are 310. I don't want to drag them across. Drag the tail across this light area first. Take your time. I've waited this long. Oh no. I was gonna just say Jay is sitting over there like, stop getting distracted. Doing random other stuff. Get to stitching. Faster to get to 310. Alright. 74 stitches left of that color. It's only been an hour? Oh. Feels like longer. This right frame arm, I'm a little bit irritated with it because the screw on the C-clamp, like, from twisting it on and off every time I use it, it kind of shaved some metal off of it. Like, there were definitely some metal shavings that came off the screw. And now, like, it doesn't stay straight. The screw doesn't, so it takes a bit of a minute to be able to, like, hold on nicely to my desk. And it's always super crooked when it latches on. The other arm is fine, but I don't move that one nearly as much. I haven't moved it in a couple of months. There. Tell him. Tell him. Ouch. How's your little foods? How about your food? There for now. Oh, a stitch of a color that only has 13 stitches left. We'll bring that down to 12. It's pale pink. Pink. Didn't really feel it. Lex was just trying to let some of the air conditioning in here. Fanning some of the air out of his room. Ugh. I just couldn't feel it very well today, or right now. Alright, 12 stitches left of that color. Oh, we were dropping some frames. Alright, one more color, and then some 310 time. So comfy right now. Don't ask me how I got my position so perfect. I couldn't tell you, and I doubt I could do it again. Those are so nice. Those times when you just like find the perfect spot where you're actually the most comfortable. It usually doesn't last very long for me. Then I end up having to like move or get up, and it's ruined. Glad Pattern Keeper was lying about the stitch count, because it can make me feel better. I can be delusional until the end. Tell me I haven't even hit 100 stitches in over an hour. It's alright. Things will pick up when we get to 310. Hey there. Happy place. Welcome on in. Thanks. Well, are you working on any projects? We're kind of in a spot that doesn't really look like much of anything. Here, let me show you what the rest of it looks like. Here's what the rest of this fabric section looks like. Working on Cheshire Cat by Medusa Dollmaker. Nice. So much done. We are just about to hit 73%. Here's the top half. We finished the second fabric section almost a year ago, July 31st last year. But this section, and we did the second section in a little under a year. Kind of banged it out last year. It was good. But this year, this section has not been as kind to us. It's been very challenging. So, but we're getting through it. It's like 60,000 stitches to go in this section. Hopefully by the end of the year, we'll get there. So we only have one more fabric section to go. This is Faramir's arm. We're kind of in just like a crummy spot, honestly. Thank you for that follow. Welcome aboard. This is the rest of our section. Oh, gosh. The rest of our section here, and we are working on like this bit of arm right now. And Faramir's mouth. Soon you'll have letters, yeah. Next section. It's gonna be like the only focal point to look forward to in the next section. Well, I guess there's like the Eastern Gondor tag and a ship. Ouch. Fun. At least it's not looking to see if horses have right fire. So we gotta go back to the horses soon, but I got distracted with wanting to finish this arm because it's so annoying. Oh, my hand is sweaty. Ew. Can't feel my fan. Legs didn't put it back in the same spot I had it. Side quest to finish the arm. Basically. Ugh. Phone. A moth. Dust dogs. Almost kinda not really done. Purple to edge. That's better. None of us have it in the alt decks. Chosen one. Okay, one sec. Let me mark these off. Do not hydrate. Nice. And then it's 3:10 time. We can show off our community stuff. So we got Drifty's progress yesterday. Looking to see if Funko site had the Grim figurines. Found a Percy one instead. So never mind, Grim. Little turtle. Turtle, turtle. Aika's dragon is coming along. Real nice. Oh, didn't mean to zoom in. We got Sandy with Umbreon. You are super close to the edge. Oh, nice. What away. Alright, 3:10 time. We're gonna finish up top bits first, and then we'll go down. Am I going page by page? No. I do not pay attention to pages very often. Never on this piece. It's actually pretty incredible how much heat my lamp puts off for an LED lamp. Ouch. Heat wave here. Day 2 migraine waking me up in the middle of the night. Yeah, it was like 91 today. Supposed to be 95 tomorrow. Excuse me. Ouch. Tomorrow's the worst of it. That's supposed to start coming back down again a little bit. Should we go? Thank you. Jeez. The cats keep puddling on my floor the last couple of days. They're so warm. 40 is 100, feeling like 46. I don't know what that is. Yeesh. I'm seeing so many people on TikTok watching Glee for the first time. It's making me want to do another rewatch. I haven't seen it all yet, just a couple episodes here and there. There isn't anything quite like it. I'm honestly surprised that it got away with as much as it did for its time. But it also very much is a product of its time at the same time. But are we detecting radiation? Can we stop with the noise? Apparently, they're gonna be releasing 300 new Pokemon. Not Pokemon community game yet, but like Nintendo. Whoever owns Pokemon at this point in time. I think so. I don't know. I just saw one TikTok today about reacting to an article somebody had written claiming that 300 Pokemon was too much. And they were like, for you, maybe? I'm gonna catch them all. Yeah, it's double first gen. I just don't know how they have 300 ideas or more. One strand in. Hands sweaty and gross. I don't like it. Swirl. There. Monday any missions, no Pokemon to get. Bummer. About Percy, and then I got distracted by checking my email, my son's email, so I didn't have an account with Funko. Surprised you hadn't bought Percy yet. Oh, you're talking about the Funko, not the show. Sorry. Not out yet. See. So many stores have ditched or are getting rid of carrying physical media. Sad. Like Funko, I just don't have space or money to buy them. On Etsy, eBay, and a couple others. Trust these sites say they have season 1 and 2 on DVD. I would look up to see if they have released Percy the show on DVD. eBay, I'd trust okay for the most part. Unless the like cover looks sketchy. Etsy? I don't think so. It doesn't look like they've officially released the TV series on DVD. I know Disney's one that's like iffy on whether they're doing physical media anymore. Oh, they want that recurring subscription fee. Keep paying. Could they ever have made money off one-time purchases? Oh. Yep, 7:30. Uh, I'll be right back. Righty. Returned. Had to take that can out of this slow cooker. The crock pot. There we go. Crock pot, what's on the menu tonight? No, it's not like actually food. My kiddo wanted to try turning a can of sweetened condensed milk into caramel. So I did that today. We had Burger King for dinner. It was alright. Actually had a pretty decent coupon for a family meal bundle. We have done that. Caramel counts as food. I have no idea what we're gonna put it on or use it for, but I told them probably use it on the ice cream. I don't have any produce right now because our produce is contaminated around these parts. People are getting sick left and right, so steering a little bit clear of that right now. Probably some ice cream. I could probably make a cake. Use it as a topping or something. I'm sure we'll figure something out. It's as a tip for cookies. Nice. I should pick up some vanilla ice cream to make a milkshake with it. My brain is all on anything cold because it's because I'm warm. Started playing this little train tracks puzzle game. I don't know if I talked about it the other day. Kind of interesting. You have to connect the 2 points A and B in tracks. The track can't loop on itself, and like each column and row can only have a certain amount of track pieces in it. So kind of fun. Nice little brain puzzle. Two more strands, and then we have to wind some more off the cone. A Heretic yesterday was surprisingly good. Usually not my cup of tea, but Hugh Grant did that role really well. He did, didn't he? The first time I've seen him in like a serious role. It's the whole reason I watched it, because I was like, what do you mean? Um, it's a strange one. Didn't really know how I felt about it at the end. But I do still think about it. Apparently he enjoyed playing that role as well. It showed. Probably nice for him to be able to do something different than just another rom-com. Magikarp. Gen 1. Who's gonna get insulted by a fish running away? Hold it. Oh my gosh, get off my finger. I want to change the music. I just don't know what to. Especially since Spotify is in such a bad mood. Hmm. You wanna go 90s or 2000s? '90s. Finally filled that little gap in. Now to arm stuff. I don't think I know this song. You played a lot there. It's like a good Guitar Hero song. Surprised it wasn't on there. Maybe it was, and I just never played it. Like I saw it in NES, so it would be a great song. He is mad. Not sure what Fence Guy's doing, but I hope he finishes soon. Hammering something. Masquerade. Their little moth. Alright, that's enough of that. Hey there, Brooke. How's it going? Sure thing. Are those large sections of the same color? You're worried about the tension lines? Um, yeah, some do diagonal. I'm not really sure. I know they're most prevalent when you do like columns, just a single column on its own, and then go to the next column because there's like a hard end at the end of your block and then a start, so the tension just gets a little wild there. I find like on my scroll frame, the tension's pretty even across the whole fabric, so I'm not really super worried about tension lines too much. You can maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the double needle method would help with tension lines or not. Some people feather like triangle out on the edge. I don't know. I don't have enough experience in like getting to the end of a project to see. And when I'm doing like large sections of 310, I tend to like mix up how I'm stitching anyway. Like sometimes I'll go row back and forth, sometimes I'll go diagonally. It's really like, I don't know, skipping all over the place. My other projects just keeps it interesting. I really do think like most of the time I've seen tension lines, it's just from people like working in one column and then there's like a really sharp divide on the back between the two columns, and I think it just like pulls that fabric a little bit. I'm not sure how easily undone it is by framing though either. Yeah, overall, it's not something that I think about too hard. But I think I'm such a like chaotic cross-country stitcher that that it would be hard to get any tension like straight tension lines in my piece. I was like right now I'm working pseudo diagonally. We've got like this area down here. It just has a line, but I'm not worried because all these stitches have come from over here anyway, so like that's gonna seal itself fine. Chicken Little? That's a wild association. I've never seen it. His friends karaoke to it. Oh, we can take a look. I can zoom in on the back side of my piece. Wait, wait. You can see in my 310s in the Witch King. It's kind of difficult to see, but you can see what I went like diagonally when I was doing straight, like across or up and down, like um go higher. We must go deeper. Um, because this was just so much 310 in the Witch King, and I was like, Just trying to keep interested in it. Just kind of fun though. Especially this area here. Like my favorite part. But none of those areas had any issues with like tension lines or ghost lines. When I was working on this top section, the very first section up here, you can see I was trying to do column by column. So these are like the grooves that I was talking about when you do focus on column by column. And then this is where we stopped. So there was a mini line there for a while. That's where we stopped in that section and skipped over to Frodo, and then we like stitched back to this meeting. But I think they just, I don't know, they kind of faded. Or I just stopped noticing them for a while. It's a Rhino Beetle. Rose favorite Pokemon, but it's not the one anyone ever makes magnets or stuffies. It's really like, I don't know. I think a little bit of chaos. Just not doing straight stitching in any particular direction through the whole thing will just kind of help blend it a bit more. Pattern Keeper was a game changer. I mean, I was using Pattern Keeper at the beginning of this, but I was so intimidated for some reason by the 25 count that I was just like, I don't know how to I don't know how to attack this. It's so big. So I was trying to like force myself to go column by column for the first couple weeks, and I was miserable. I'm over here with my 28 count. Yeah. Sometimes if I have blocks, I'll just go 1, 2, 1, 3, 1 different in end rows just to stagger. So no big line. Yeah, just because we've heard it a lot lately. All right, cone time. Come out of it. Sleeping bag. Cone. Do, 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 do. not working out very well for me right now. So we got 19,788 stitches left to 310 in this piece. J-Pop small. Doing 3854, which has 129,176 left. Easy. Okay, Cone has to go back to sleep now. Say goodbye to Cone of Doom. All right. 9 through 9 cones, probably more useful for me. I don't know why that one, like, is so hard to get a hold of. I'm still on the fence whether it actually exists or not. I think I've seen it in the 100 grams, not in the 500. But then I feel like they maybe introduced a 500 one last year sometime, but then I forgot about it. Cat needs one. She lives in Blue Lounge. Big facts. Where is Cat tonight? She's not feeling well. Maybe she's snoozing, nap, roulette, and lost. Maybe. Oh, Brooke, I was sorry to see that your fabric arrived dirty too. That sucks. Like the whole envelope it was in was ripped? Like the outer packaging? Ah, yes, the Napoleon Dynamite song. It came in like that clear packaging that's super thin, torn on back with two black dusting. Who did you order from? She's sleeping her butt off, right? Hey, Gordy, how's it going? Talked about him not overly long ago. What, Napoleon or good, good. Amazon. Not impatient. Lazy and full coverage, so it will be covered. They're not torn or ripped. Can you put it on the back side at least? Um, yeah, Amazon, I always make sure to check the box to like hide what's packaging. Otherwise, like the default is like just ship it as it is, like in what's the term? Like the manufacturing packaging. And I don't like that. I'm like, hide my stuff, okay? Don't be sending me branded or easily identifiable stuff. Put it in a box. Thank you. Did it's on the back. Ah, nice. I should double check that. But I order my fabric from Stitchery Express because I can get custom sizes however I want in the Easy Grid. 1, 2, 3 stitches good too. They just don't usually have the size that I need. Which Haid piece are you starting? What is it, JD? Neighbor kids lit off a crap ton of firecrackers last night randomly. I was like, can you not? We are past this. End of the free landscape piece, cowgirl riding a horse in an open field. Set off some near here last night too. Ridiculous. I'm so happy to be mostly done with Faramir's arm. Oh my goodness. There's still a little bit under his face to go. It's mostly just dark stitches though, I think. Yeah, I see how that one could be very color blocky. So much sky. They're one of the AI artists. They've got a Legolas piece and a Gandalf piece. Of course they do. It's a shame. Legolas is mogging the heck out of that piece. Look at that mog. Every so often I consider trying to stitch one of him. I definitely don't blame you for never touching that one again, because it's so frustrating. It's disturbing. Gandalf one is like almost good, but slightly uncanny. It's like just a little off and too sharp, and I don't know. Like the wrinkles around his eyes are too much. I don't know if these are supposed to be like tree roots on his hat. It almost looks like it was trying to be like a bit of Shire on that hat for some reason. Unidentifiable castle stuff in the background. I don't know about that. Sunspots. Obviously, their artist name is Dragon Muse, so they have quite a bit of dragon themed works, but looks more like the one purporting to be Gandalf, but with Hogwarts in the background. It does kind of. It's probably pulled from the same resources in the AI generator. Can we be done with this song, George? Goodness. I say as we go into a 7-minute Daft Punk song. Come on. Yeah, but it's Daft Punk. True. I like Daft Punk, but we have heard that one recently as well. I mean, there's only so many 90s songs on the list, but I don't want to listen to it right now. Never found that playlist. Maybe they made it for me. It does say made for me, but I just went into like browse and into where did I go? Decades and then 90s. And it's got, well, this one's all out 90s. There's like so many different 90s playlists in there. I don't know. Maybe they will make you some. I don't know if I can share it. Oh, and Spotify's so mad today. It's too angry. I can't watch Percy right now. I've been listening to the soundtrack. Yeah, I started Psych last night. I've never watched it before. I think the characters are pretty interesting so far. I'm only 3 eps in. I'm a little bit like already over Spencer's over dramatic psychic pretending episodes. I hope he kind of tones down as it goes on a little bit. Oh, it finally listened to me. Uh, does this work, Theo? Hey, we made it over 73% a little bit ago. And 488,000 as well. Jay's too comfy to call it out, I guess. Thank you. Did you want this one or did you want the summer hits one? I could send both, actually. Summer hits one, I think, is shorter. It's only 100 songs. You're right. I'm just messing. The 90s and 310 and the comfiest position. You're probably like on the edge of drifting off to sleep. Almost. I'm hanging in there. This one works fine. Okay. Luna's snoring. This is the first time anyone slept up there in like 2 weeks. They have been not interested in the tower. That's not true. I guess Jade's been up there a couple of times. But for the most part, they've been avoiding it. Just been like full stretched out on my floor in here or in the kitchen. The kitchen's actually been one of the nicest places to be. As long as I'm not cooking anything. Yeah, heat rises. The Void's been sleeping on Big Tower. All the way at the top. And none of them have been coming to bed with me. Trico came to cuddle for a couple minutes last night and then left me. Stretched in her sleep and squeaked. Cute. I just want to finish this little bit of arm right now. I know we're kind of going into overtime here. I at least want to finish this square out. Ross, thank you. So close. One more strand. Oh, we dropped a lot of frames at some point. Yeesh. It was only for 10 seconds, I guess. Just decided a bath's in order. Her leg in the air. So might have snipped a bit of her litter catcher fur from it. Made me a dirty look. Saw somebody on TikTok this morning with a long-haired cat similar to Trico's fur that um has started to demand her butt being cleaned with baby wipes while her owner is also like in the bathroom. But she is a whole lot more chill with the baby wipe than Trico is in that like this cat literally just like flops over on the floor, lifts her own legs in the air so that her owner can wipe her down. I have to cradle my 18-pound Trico in one arm with her butt in the air while she like licks one of her legs and then I clean her butt. I'm like, why couldn't you learn to do it that way? We messed up. Boy doesn't like being wiped. She prefers me to cut her hair. I mean, it's a good workout for me, I guess. And it's daily. She asks for it every day. Even if she doesn't need it. It's like part of our routine now. She comes and she yells at me. I say, what do you want? Show me. You want me to clean your booty? She yells at me and then I get out of my chair She leads me to the kitchen to her little box, starts purring, and I pick her up, grab a wipe. I keep telling her it'd be so much easier if she just let me shave her little booty, but she won't let me anywhere near her with the shears. Yesterday morning, that Luna somehow managed to barf a hairball in the bathroom, bounced off the tray that sits by my shower, and landed in the shower. There was barf on the tray, the floor, one of the DVD boxes, in the closet next to the tray, on the shower curtain. Should go exorcist mode in there? Goodness. I think Trico finally got up her hairball the other day, and it was massive. The biggest hairball I've ever seen come out of one of them. I found like a trail too. It was like just a little dribble on the kitchen mat in front of my sink, and I was like, that looks like leftover. Where's the rest of it? And I was like looking around, couldn't find it. And then I looked over by the new litter box, and there was a puddle next to the mat in front of it. And then I looked further, and there was this gigantic log, which I thought was poo, but it was a hairball. And this was the kitchen the other day too. Either in the living room on the room. I was like, well, thanks for doing it in the kitchen. Even if it's in an area I don't look at too much. I managed not to step in when I got home from work. Always a plus. Because I usually wind up stepping into piles. I think it's not something I miss. It drives me crazy at times. Now my kitchen light, my youngest pointed out to me, and it also missed it. It's slightly and like shook my head at Legs the other day because he was, I don't know, I think he was taking trash out maybe, but then he mentioned to me, he's like, I think there's a bit of poo on the floor. I was like, okay. Just kind of thinking, why do I have to clean it up? But I did. Right? Not make my sons do stuff like that because Luna's my cat. Alright. Also, she's an only kitty. Yeah, makes it a little easier. I do everything. Ginger stray that acts like he might want attention. Have I ever listened to any other songs from The Verve that aren't Bittersweet Symphony? I don't know that I have. Ugh, I forgot I'm getting up early the rest of the week. For overtime. This is Lucky Man by The Verve. Yeah, doing the 310 tonight definitely gave us some nice stitch boosting. I still have conflicting feelings about this song, not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about it. I could have gotten a couple more stitches out of that. Oh man. If Pattern Keeper wasn't lying, that would have been so good. Alright. Let's see what our true number is. 488142, 442. Which is our highest stitch count so far this month. Nearly halfway into the month. We're only at 3,882 stitches. Not great. Not great. Oh well. Oh, heckin' well. La, 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 la. At least we got Faramir's arm in. For the most part. Like I said, there's still some down here a little bit. Doesn't look like chainmail on his arm, but it's an arm. You can tell it's an arm. I'll take it. I am gonna get out of here for the night. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. As always, appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'll be back Friday for more stitching goodness. Have a good rest of your week. Stay as cool as you can. Stay safe. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.